I'm Lieutenant Keisha Chignette from Halifax, Nova Scotia. I'm an Aerospace engineering officer, currently posted at 450 Tactical Helicopter Squadron in Petawawa, Ontario.
Aerospace engineering officers, or ARI officers for short, lead the technicians who perform preventive and mission-critical maintenance on RCAF planes and helicopters.
Our main job here is to meet operations need for aircraft. So the pilots want to fly the aircraft. We need to make sure that those aircraft are ready for every single mission that's planned.
ARI officers are also deeply involved in acquiring, configuring, fielding, and testing new aircraft and air weapon systems.
So there's a lot of different jobs for an ARI officer. What I do right now in maintenance op, I'm at a unit. I manage a section of about 30 people, so I do everything I can to help them. So when they run into problems that they can't solve at their level, I can engage with other organizations to get us approval to get things done.
Whether it's on a wing in Canada or on deployment in a theater of operations, ARI officers put their skills and the trust of their team on the line every day to support mission success.
The technicians know how to do their job. They don't need me to tell them how to do it. What I can do, though, is look at it from the outside and find ways to make it more efficient.
Aerospace engineering officers lead every phase of the aircraft life cycle, and they do that in a number of ways. The first is making sure that the right equipment gets purchased. ARI officers work with industry and government officials to make sure that the aircraft and weapon systems Canada acquires will keep the RCAF one of the most technologically advanced air forces in the world. While in the maintenance operations field, ARI officers are managers of resources, managers of personnel, and managers of risk, using their technical know-how to resolve problems and to determine whether an aircraft is airworthy.
We have to manage snags, so that's something breaks on the aircraft that is unforeseen, and then also the planned maintenance. Every 200 hours, for example, on this aircraft, we need to do an in-depth inspection. We need to schedule those so we don't have all of our aircraft down at the same time for maintenance.
That means staying on top of every detail. But most of all, it means providing smart, steady leadership to the personnel on their team.
My favorite thing about the job is leadership, working with the troops, doing everything I can to make sure that they enjoy their jobs because they love working on the aircraft. Frustrates them when they have delays or external factors, and so I just try to mitigate all of that for them and keep them on the aircraft doing what they love to do.
On completion of their military and occupational training, ARI officers will be assigned to a wing or squadron specializing in search and rescue, air transport, long-range patrol, tactical aviation, maritime helicopters, or fighters. Or they could be assigned to a team working on a wide range of aerospace engineering projects.
When you first arrive at a unit, you have a whole command team working with you. So I've got my warrant officer who has tons of experience. So he advises me on the parts of the job that I'm not familiar with. And then I assist him with the policy, engineering, the more management side of things. So you're not really thrown to the wolves. You've got a lot of support. So I've got my warrant, I've got 2 sergeants, I've got master corporals. So there's a lot of leadership there to help me out in my job.
As their careers progress, ARI officers may have the opportunity to work in a number of subspecialties. There is an emerging role for ARI officers in space operations, while positions at the Aerospace Engineering Test Establishment, as well as the Aerospace and Telecommunications Engineering Support Squadron, provide opportunities for those officers interested in hard engineering. ARI officers also serve in the Canadian Armed Forces Reserve, and because ARI is such a highly technical occupation, officers have great postgraduate education opportunities throughout their careers.
I love my job. I get to work with a lot of really smart people, be a part of a lot of really cool things. Everything we do is so interesting with the aircraft and the missions. It's a lot of fun and it's really cool to be a part of it.